Time to cut shit off. Whether you're looking for distance from the mundane or you're just trying to space your day out, I'm glad you stopped in for some coffee with Dubs. All right, everyone. New day. And honestly, today, I've been thinking a lot about disconnection. Not from people, not from emotion, but from work. Because yesterday, we talked about impact. We talked about how people shape us and the impact we make on our own lives through actions. But there's another side to that conversation that I don't think people talk about enough, especially the people who care deeply about what they do. Sometimes you put too much of yourself into your own responsibilities that you forget that you can step away from them. And I've been catching myself doing that a lot lately. I've been home on my day off, out walking the dogs, trying to relax and reset my brain, and somehow work is still sitting in the back of my head. Not my schedule, but the responsibilities, some of the conversations that happened this week, problems that still need solving, loose ends, all of it running quietly into the background like a second operating system that never fully shuts down. And the weird part is, it comes from a good place. It comes from caring. People who don't care usually don't struggle to disconnect. They mentally clock out the second they leave work. But when you genuinely invest yourself in something, when you care about the people around you, when you take pride in what you do, your brain doesn't always understand the end of the shift. I mean, part of you stays there, and honestly, I don't think that's a weakness. I think it says something good about a person. It means you give effort. It means your presence matters. It means you're invested in the lives around you and the things that you're building. But you still have to learn balance, because if you never disconnect, eventually you stop recharging. And when you stop recharging, even things you love start feeling heavier than they should. That's the lesson I'm learning right now. Disconnecting doesn't mean you care less. It means you understand that peace matters too. You have to give your brain room to breathe and allow yourself a chance to exist outside of responsibility sometimes. And that's why these walks have been mattering so much to me lately. Being outside, hearing the wind moving through the trees, watching the dogs just exist without overthinking every little thing they do. It reminds me that life is still happening outside of pressure inside my own head. And honestly, sometimes it's the healthiest thing you can do is give yourself some permission to be off the clock mentally for just a little while. Not forever, not irresponsibly, just long enough to remember that you're a human being before you are a worker, a problem solver, and a person for everyone that depends on you. Because burnout usually doesn't happen because of one hard day. It happens when you never fully step away from all of the hard days that you've had. So today is this reminder: care deeply, show up fully, take pride in what you do, but don't forget to come back to yourself. Because the version of you that's rested, grounded, emotionally clear, and mentally present, that's the version capable of making the biggest impact. And sometimes protecting that peace is part of protecting your purpose. So I'm going to protect mine like a hot cup of joe. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Coffee with Dubs.